What are the top 5 songs on every Kendrick Lamar album? And just for the fun of it, I'll include Untitled Unmastered and the Black Panther soundtrack. Disclaimer, this list is very, very biased. I tried to make it unbiased and that shit was so difficult, it nearly sent me into depression. But I've got to admit, I've got a pretty interesting list right here. But then again, these are my top 5. They might be trash to some and pretty decent to others, so let me know what you think in the comment section below. Alright, enough talk. Starting with his debut album, Section 80. At number 5,
No, when a bullet might hit and you died, so it died, so it died, so it died, so it lived.
Cushion Corinthians. On this song, Kendrick deals with the struggles between morality and the temptations of earthly vices. Easily one of the best written songs on the album. Hence, smoking kush, which is a vice, and reading Corinthians, a book in the Bible that deals with morality. Kendrick has always had this theme of duality in all of his albums, and in hindsight, Kush and Corinthians was just foreshadowing the rest of his career in terms of album making.
My career when my peers struggle for employment. Can you hear these screams? I'm sad, man, I'm finna made. 1, 2.
Absol's outro. One of my favorite lines from this song, and maybe even the entire album, is when Absol said,
We might not change the world, but we gon' manipulate it. I hope you participate in. Hey yo, Dot, won't you?
I genuinely believe this song is very much underappreciated. Plus, the beat of this song made me realize that you don't have to be an expert to appreciate good production.
Don't ask for your favorite rapper. He did. Yes, sir. Amen. Church. He did. I killed him. Amen.
Rigor mortis. Kendrick promised to end all of your favorite rappers, and almost 15 years later, he delivered on that promise.
And Lord knows she's beautiful. Lord knows the usuals, leaving her body sore.
Keisha song. I am a sucker for storytelling.
Just call it shit high power.
High Power. To me, this is one of Kendrick's most underrated songs. Even the subject matter of this song still holds weight till today. High Power is my favorite song on the album.
Hands up for high power.
Good Kid, M.A.A.D City. GKMC was the hardest part of this video to make because imagine having to pick just 5 songs on an album filled with so many classics. At number 5,
Pick your poison, tell me what you do.
Money Trees. J-Rock's verse still doesn't get enough attention. Also, you've probably heard a million times why Money Trees is an amazing song, so I'll just leave it at that. Collect Calls. I don't see many people talk about this song and I genuinely don't know why. This is one of my favorite Kendrick Lamar songs of all time. It's such a shame that this song isn't on Spotify, to be honest. Also, there's a song called County Building Blues on the album, and I'm supposed to be a Kendrick Lamar fan, but I only found out about this song like 2 weeks ago. Anyways, Collect Calls is a much better song than County Building Blues in my opinion. I also saw a post on Genius saying Collect Calls as a song was if the good kid got destroyed by the M.A.A.D City and went to jail. Pretty much an alternate ending to the album.
Watch that black boy fly.
Black Boy Fly. How can you listen to this song and not feel inspired? This is the type of song you listen to when you're about to get your shit together. At number 2,
But I'm with the homies right now. And mama used to say,
The Art of Peer Pressure. I am a sucker for storytelling. And for my favorite song on the album,
promise that you will sing about me.
Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. There is no way I am going to explain Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst to you. If you haven't heard Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst yet, you have my permission to quit the video and go listen to the song. Seriously, people make entire documentaries just because of this song. And for his third album, To Pimp a Butterfly. At number 5,
I got us, then we gon' be alright.
Alright. I genuinely thought I'd be tired of this song by now. It's been 9 years and this song is still a banger. At number 4,
Bitch, where you and I was walking.
King Kunta. I don't think I'm capable of explaining why I like this song. Maybe because it's a fucking banger. Props to 10-year-old Baby Kim for writing this. At least that's what Drake said. At number 3,
What you want, you a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar.
Wesley's Theory. This song basically sums up To Pimp a Butterfly. Number 2,
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015.
The Black as the Berry. On this song, Kendrick tackles the hypocrisy most black people possess, where we frown upon white on black violence. Meanwhile, black on black violence is just as big a problem. And for my favorite song on To Pimp a Butterfly,
My door, tell me how much a dollar cost.
How Much a Dollar Cost. And yes, I am still a sucker for storytelling. I'm pretty sure we all know this one, but for those who don't, here's a breakdown. So Kendrick goes to South Africa, and while he's there, he runs into an old homeless man at a gas station. The homeless man begs Kendrick for 10 rands, which is approximately $1. But Kendrick refuses. Therefore, the guy keeps begging Kendrick. So Kendrick then gets frustrated and then walks away back to his car. It turns out the old man was actually God. Imagine listening to this song for the very first time, y'all. Next, the leftovers from To Pimp a Butterfly, Untitled Unmastered. At number 5, Untitled 04. This song is such a vibe, to be honest. Number 4,
Levitate, 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 levitate. Life.
Untitled 07. I saw a tweet that said this song was partly produced by a 5-year-old, and now I have no idea how that information helps you. Number 3, Untitled 03. Throughout the song, Kendrick meets 4 different races of people, and they each offer him advice on how to live a better life. The Asian tells him to go after peace of mind and health. The Indian tells him to invest in property so he could leave inheritance for his children. The black man tells him to go after Coochie because, pussy is power. All of these people offered Kendrick advice, but when it got to the white man's turn, the white man wanted a piece of Kendrick's intellect and wealth, eventually pushing him to a stage where he has to compromise his own morals. At number 2, Untitled 06. If this song doesn't get you to start dancing like Gru, I don't know what will. And for my favorite song on Untitled Unmastered,
Can you please pray for me? Get God on the phone.
Untitled 02. This song is such a banger to listen to until you start to pay attention to what Kendrick is saying, and then you realize it's a cry for help. Damn. At number 5,
I wanna be with you. I wanna be with.
Love. The music video for this song perfectly encapsulates how this song makes me feel.
I'll take all the religions and put them all in one service.
Pride. Kendrick talks about things he would do if we lived in a perfect world. At number 3,
I feel like a chip on my shoulders.
Feel. Kendrick goes through his emotions on this song, calling out everything and everyone, and as the song progresses, you can feel him get more and more frustrated. At number 2,
I'm high now. I'm high now.
Fear. On this song, Kendrick goes over his fears at different stages of his life. On the first verse, he went through his fears as a 7-year-old afraid of his mother. On the second verse, he went through his fears as a 17-year-old afraid of being killed. And on the third verse, he goes through his fears as a 27-year-old afraid of losing all of his wealth. And at number 1, Duckworth. Again, I am a sucker for storytelling. This song is only 4 minutes long, but it feels way longer than that, and that's actually a good thing in this case. The song shows how 3 different generations of people were linked together, all by 2 biscuits. Next, the Black Panther soundtrack. For this list, I'm just going to run through the top 5. A lot of you might disagree with the number 1 pick, but if you go back and listen to the album, maybe, just maybe, you might be convinced. At number 5, Pray For Me.
Who gon' pray for me?
At number 4, All the Stars. At number 3, King's Dead.
Miss me with that bullshit.
At number 2, Black Panther.
I held the king.
My favorite song on the album is Seasoned. The fact that I don't understand half of the song and it still doesn't stop it from being my favorite song on the album goes to show how much I enjoy it. And finally, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Since this was a double album, I actually made 2 separate lists for this one. And maybe I'll turn the other list into a short or something. I don't know yet. Subscribe if you're interested. At number 5,
I hope I'm not too late to set my demons straight.
Die Hard. Kendrick shares his insecurity about opening up and being honest with his partner. At number 4,
Take off the foo-foo. Take off the cloud chase. Take off the Wi-Fi.
N95, Certified Banger. If I ever get to go to a Kendrick concert, I hope he performs this song. At number 3, Rich Spirit. Why in God's name is this song Before We Cry Together?
Daddy issues all across my head. Told me fuck a
Father Time. This has slowly become one of my favorite songs on the album, and it may be even one of my favorite Kendrick Lamar songs. It's not top 10 or anything, but it's up there. And at number 1,
I've been going through something. Be afraid.
United in Grief. I wish I was able to explain why I liked this song. Also, the idea that everybody grieves different was the term I had just started to understand when this album was released. So yeah, I made a playlist to all of these songs if you guys want, and I'll leave a link to that in the description of this video. Other than that, thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.